Kia ora, I'm Steve Comber, and this is Rotoview. Welcome to another week, another episode. And today on the show, we're going to go behind the scenes a little bit, talking about traditional Chinese medicine, a bit about acupuncture. What is it? Does it hurt when you have a treatment? Talking a little bit about herbal remedies as well with Barry Bird from Health Focus. Property market, we talked a few months ago about how the market was coping with the current economic climate. Has it got worse? Has it got better? We'll find out. We'll talk property later in the show with Matt Rees from Harcourts. But our first guest, haven't talked to him for a little while. Very special guest on the show. First off is His Worship the Mayor, Kevin Winters. Welcome.
Kia ora, Steve.
We haven't talked for some time.
No, I've been awfully busy. Council's been awfully busy in the last few months signing off our 10-year plan, so I'm pleased that we've completed that and we could move forward into the next financial year.
So, 10-year plan, you're saying it's signed off?
Yes, agreed
so
to.
that means that we're all set to go, pretty much?
Yes, it starts 1 July 2009, so any new rating changes, any new projects, any new initiatives that are incorporated in the 10-year plan are part of the programs for works and developments over the next 10 years.
So with rates,
Yes.
what's the plan for rates?
We've changed the way we're rating our whole community. We've incorporated a little bit of capital value and land value into the rating system, and that was in response to a lot of people's concerns. And so an overall rate increase for us of about 2%, but we have to incorporate the new valuations that have come through from landmass technology that are done every 3 years. So some people's will be up, some people will be down, but overall we're looking at about a 2% rate increase for the whole community.
Now, I mean, if you look at 2%, I mean, that's got to be surely up with the best of the country, really.
Yeah, one of the lowest in the country, and we've seen a lot of our metro centres going nearly into double digits, which is, you know, through this difficult time, I think that's a commendable effort for us to keep it as low as we have, considering that all our costs and services have gone up by the same expenses that mum and dad and the kids get through their normal. So, yeah, I'm pleased with the way it's gone. It's a big job.
I mean, why do councils work so... I mean, are we the only one that does it, or is it...
No, it's part of the way we operate. We have to. All councils have to. And we review them again in 3 years' time, but you add on 3 years, so you've always got a current 10-year plan on your books. And it's part of the long-term planning that we have to go through now, that is a requirement of through central government that we do. So all councils have to do it, and it's a big job for all councils to finish their 10-year plans on time, to be incorporated in the following financial year.
So it must be nice to have it ticked off.
Well, it is too, because it started for us, for councillors, well before Christmas last year, but staff sort of started 12 months ago, putting all those budgets together and getting all those work programs together as well that we want to incorporate in the next 3 years, especially in the next 3 years.
Trustpower Spirit of Rotorua
Yes.
Awards. Nominations are open now for that?
Nominations are open for that now, and this is one of those nice things that council can get involved in acknowledging all the good work that our community does through volunteer groups. So I would encourage anybody that is a part of a group, or they know a group that's doing great things for our community, to put in a nomination. And it's a really nice celebration of a lot of different groups. We usually get about 40 or 50 nominations.
Really?
There's about 8 different categories that you can fall into. And then the overall winner last year was the Te Whakapono Health Trust. So the winner from Rotorua goes on to the national final, and you're put up against all the different Trustpower Award winners from throughout the country. So it's a nice way to celebrate good things that are going on in our community.
Because let's face it, I mean, would you say that without the volunteers within Rotorua, and there's hundreds, thousands of them.
And hundreds and thousands of hours.
Yeah.
And when you start hearing the stories that some of these volunteer groups do, and they get into hundreds and thousands of hours of voluntary work in our community. And it's not until you see those written down on paper and start talking about them, you realise of the enormous significance they have on our community.
So what do you reckon would happen if we took all the volunteers and sent them all overseas for a lovely holiday for 6 months? Would we all fall apart? Because I think we would.
We would.
I honestly think
we would. Yeah. And that would be a shame.
Absolutely. So nominations, they are open now, run through till...
Oh, I think it's the end of August.
August.
Yep.
Yep.
Yep. And the ceremony is in late October, early November, I think, off the top of my head.
So good. That's a good celebration.
It is too.
Fantastic.
Well, earlier in the year we have the Rotorua Community Awards for individuals, usually volunteers, and those are the ones that have done 15 years plus for a service. So in the latter half of the year we have it for groups to come together. And there's a wide variety of groups out there too. So it's a nice way to acknowledge them.
And it culminates in an evening?
Yes, yes, yep.
So it's cool. Now, you're talking to me a little bit before we started the show today about rugby.
Yeah, there's a bit
you watch a lot of rugby?
Last weekend, yes, very nervous. But this weekend, forget All Blacks, forget Australia. This is Parliamentarians versus the Rotorua Shakers this weekend. And there's a celebrity referee. Did you know that?
No, I did not know
Yes.
that. Are you allowed to say who it is? Or
Yes, I am.
Who?
Me.
Oh, you're going to ref?
Don't laugh. Don't laugh. Yes.
Really?
Yes.
Do you know what you're doing?
Oh, the odd bit of...
No, I don't mean to insult you.
I've been practising hard. I've been training hard for this. This is a very important game. Yes. You're laughing too. I'm telling people and they're laughing at me.
So I'm just sort of envisaging you running down the sideline in shorts. I don't...
And what's wrong with that?
Well, I
wear lycra on the bike.
Well, true, I suppose.
On mountain biking.
True. So who's your pick?
Oh, look, I think it's going to have to be the Rotorua Shakers.
You think so?
Going to clean those parliamentarians out big time.
Interesting, because I was talking to Todd last week.
Yes.
On the show, and because parliamentarians can often be play dirty sometimes. Can't
I know.
So there could be a bit of eye gouging, a bit of rucking, but
Yeah.
So you have to keep an eye on that as a ref.
I will keep my eyes and ears open. Okay. Yeah, and I will not be bribed.
You will. You will not be bribed. Good luck for the weekend.
Thank you.
School holidays, of course. We're now into term three.
Yes. Yep.
Of the year.
Kids are back at school. And nice to see back into the swing of things. And term 3 is a really important term for our students, because usually term 1 and term 2 they've had a lot of sporting activities, artistic activities. This is the crunch term for a lot of our kids. So wish them well for term 3.
Okay. And with your kids, you went to the beach, did a bit of fishing.
No. That storm that came through really disturbed the water considerably, so we never got out. However, there was some nice surfing surges came in, and I saw a lot of people partaking in the surfing that was around. So that was nice for them too.
So you mountain bike, you referee rugby games, and you surf?
No, I don't surf. I fish. No, I haven't ticked that one off. Surf. No, I don't think I'll go there.
Kevin, thanks so much for your time.
Cheers.
And let's get some nominations in for those awards.
Yes, please do.
That'd be absolutely awesome. Further details, if you'd like to find out about those awards, about the 10-year plan, about the rugby game even this weekend, rdc.govt.nz is the website. After the break, we are talking acupuncture, those needles that they stick in. Herbal medicine as well. Barry Bird from Health Focus is next.